We did it, everyone! We won! We won the Jake Paul sweepstakes! Yay! Thanks, everyone. Jake Paul stole our content!
Congratulations!
He's a jolly good fella, for he's a jolly good fella, for he's a jolly good fellow.
That's right, Jake Paul stole our content! Yes! Yes, so awesome! So awesome! Move over H3H3, move over Keemstar, move over Leafy, there's a new beef in town! It's time for me and my small-ass channel versus Jake Paul. Alright, I'm kidding, there's not an actual beef. What's going on, folks? First and foremost, I hope you guys are all staying safe and staying healthy. And for the people who come back to this channel, you guys know that I don't do this kind of thing where I sit in front of the camera and I talk to the camera as if I'm talking to you guys when I'm actually talking to the camera. But since everyone has been asking me about it, I'm here to talk about the incident with my content and Jake Paul. Now look, I'm not trying to get wrapped up in any sort of YouTube drama. Everyone knows that YouTube's got enough of that. But I do want to talk about what Jake Paul did with some of our content and kind of express how I feel about it and explain why what he did is wrong. Now earlier I said that Jake Paul stole our content. Jake Paul stole our content! And that may technically be true depending on how you look at this whole situation. Now I don't know what the exact definition is for content stealing. I don't know what the rules and laws are for something to be considered stealing content. But what I do know is Jake Paul remade a video of mine, and I'll explain throughout this video as to why what he did is wrong. So for you guys to understand this whole situation, let me go ahead and give you a little bit of background information. For those of you who don't know, I have a video called The World's Fastest Drive-Thru. I uploaded it back in 2013. It is my most popular video. It's my first video to ever go viral. If you haven't seen it, I'll go ahead and show it to you guys now so you know what it is. 2 sweet teas, please. Put that on debit. Thank you. Alright, so that's the original World's Fastest Drive-Thru video. That's the video that Jake Paul remade. Now, from what I know, he only uploaded that on his TikTok page. I haven't seen it anywhere else, but I have seen it on meme Instagram accounts. I've seen it on random YouTube pages that are not associated to him from what I know. But I'm sure it's in a million different places because it's Jake Paul. Anyways, that doesn't matter. Now, I don't know too much about Jake Paul, but I've heard he's stolen content before. The one story that I heard is that he took a smaller streamer's video clip from his gaming session, put it into his video. The streamer went to go watch the video to find out where his clip was used, and then Jake Paul hit him with the copyright claim on the streamer's own content. That's to my understanding. Now, I'm not trying to get into any of that because it's none of my business, but I'm just explaining that because I want to show you guys Jake Paul's version of the World's Fastest Drive-Thru. And because I'm not so certain on the copyright rules of having TikTok videos in your YouTube video, I'm gonna go ahead and cut to a reacting video because I think it's allowed to be able to have TikTok videos in your video as long as you are reacting to them. So with that said, so what do you think about the video you just watched?
I don't think it's funny. I feel like he copied it from somewhere.
Wow, you're very smart because that's actually what happened.
Really?
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
And what did you think about the video?
It was dumb and stupid.
Really?
Uh-huh.
World's Fastest Drive-Thru. Here we go. Welcome to
All right, Josh, what did you think about that video?
It's upsetting.
Why?
I know that he stole that video idea from the original content creator, Donte and Friends.
Oh, wow.
Donte and Friends posted the original video on January 7th, 2013.
Wow, how do you remember that?
It was a hard day at school. He posted it on Monday. Get this in mind. It was a hard day at school, and I came home feeling very sad. I was getting bullied all day. Horrible. But came home, watched the video, and was like filled with joy until this minute when I watched his video.
I'm so sorry I showed that to you.
Thank you.
All right, and how about you, Nick? How did you feel?
Honestly, dog, I'm just not feeling it.
I understand. It's cool. That's all right.
This is what it is.
And thank you for watching. People who are no longer adolescents but are not quite adults yet react to meaningless videos meant for children. Bye!
And don't forget to subscribe to Donte and Friends. Did you just eat that shit?
All right, so there it is. In my opinion, he straight up copied it. There's too many similarities between the two videos to say it's a coincidence. And I will say, I'm flattered. I'm glad he liked the video enough to want to remake it. But the issue that I'm having here is that he didn't credit me. If you look in the description, there's no credit to me whatsoever. Now, I do want to say, I don't care if you like mine or his better. I don't care if you think his is funnier. I don't care if you think mine is funnier. That's not what this is about. And I do want to let it be known that I'm not mad or angry about this. I'm just disappointed. But I do think in these type of situations, no matter how big or small the creator is, you gotta speak up when these situations happen. Now the thing is, I'm totally up for debate. I want to hear everyone's opinions. It doesn't matter if they're negative or positive. Go ahead and let's talk about it in the comments. Now I sort of addressed this on our TikTok page.
Shameless plug for our TikTok page. Follow us on TikTok at Donte and Friends.
I basically threw out a video saying that I did it first and yada yada yada, and of course a couple of people came out and they gave their opinions, so I kind of want to address those because I think there might be some other people out there who might feel the same way as them. Now there's one comment that I got that said, I don't think he ever even laid an eye on that video, but alright. And that's a good assumption by that person because when my video originally went viral, that was 7 years ago. There's nearly a whole generation of people who didn't see that video when it happened. So it's a good thought. However, every once in a while, my world's fastest drive-thru video randomly goes semi-viral. Like back in December of 2017, it was on the front page of Reddit. It'll randomly go viral on 9gag or something like that. But the most recent time it went viral was in February of 2020. And it went viral on TikTok. Some random person uploaded my video to their TikTok page. And right now the video is sitting at over like 900,000 likes. On a side note, the person who uploaded the video on their TikTok page didn't originally credit me either, but he ended up doing so later in the comments. And the reason why he didn't originally is because he said he didn't know where the original came from, which is a little weird, and I'll explain as to why later. But kudos to him for eventually doing it. But back to my video going viral on TikTok. That happened in February of 2020. That wasn't that long ago. And right now the video currently sits at over 7 million views. So I'm going to safely assume that he laid AI on it, but all right. Now we got to take a quick break for the sponsor of this video. Without them, this video would not be happening, and I think you guys would actually like the product that they offer. They're actually the author of a children's book called Jake Paul Stole Our Content. I'm going to roll a commercial for them now. Hi. Welcome to Let's Read Stories, and today we're going to be reading a nonfiction book that I wrote myself called Jake Paul Stole Our Content. Is everyone ready? Yay! There's a YouTube channel called Donte and Friends. This is the place where our story begins. It was January 7th, 2013, and a shiny new video just hit the scene. His YouTube channel grew and grew to where it was no longer small. Let me introduce you all to Mr. Jake Paul.
Ew.
Ew.
Wow, when I have kids, I can't wait to read that book to them every night. Thank you, sponsors, for making this video happen. Now back to our video. Now there's another comment I want to address just in case there's anyone else out there who has the same thought as them. The comment says, it's something a lot of people would do. Okay, I think I get what you're saying. You're saying that it was parallel thinking, right? You're saying myself and Jake Paul had the same exact idea 7 years apart. You're saying that I specifically had the idea to rush through a McDonald's drive-thru and specifically request 2 sweet teas while getting hit in the face with them, while 7 years later, Jake Paul had the idea to specifically rush through a McDonald's drive-thru and specifically request 2 sweet teas and get hit in the face with them, correct? Even though there are other fast food restaurants that serve sweet teas, even though McDonald's has 127 other food options, he specifically went with 2 sweet teas. That's what you're saying? Oh wait, he said 2 sweet teas and a large fry. That changes everything. It definitely is a coincidence. It is parallel thinking. For those who don't understand sarcasm, no, it's not a coincidence. And to kind of piggyback on that, when I originally made the world's fastest drive-thru, I searched pages and pages and pages to make sure that nobody else made this video. And at the time, nobody did. I try very hard to do that with my videos to make sure that I'm not stepping on any toes and I'm bringing fresh content. But now since my video has gone viral on TikTok, there's been a handful of people who have done it. And that's cool, man. I'm flattered. I think it's awesome. There's a guy who did his at a Starbucks and his videos got over 250,000 likes. Dude, that's awesome. I'm happy for him. Who knows? Maybe Jake Paul saw that guy's video. But even if that's the case, Jake Paul, you gotta credit that dude, man. But wait, this just in. We have video proof of Jake Paul stealing my content. Oh, wait, sorry, there's been a correction. It's not actually Jake Paul who stole it. It was a friend of his and Jake Paul made off with it. Oh, and we have video evidence. Let's go ahead and roll that tape.
What? Oh, shit! Oh, shit! Oh, my God! Oh, shit! Oh, my God, it's getting crazy. Oh.
Wow, I don't know about you guys, but this looks like all the proof we need. He definitely stole that video. Wow. Now look, does Jake Paul have to credit me? No, but he should. Creator to creator, he should. Many creators out there want to get their stuff seen. I'm no different than that. He was in my position at one point, right? He was a small creator at some point, right? Albeit he was a small creator for a very short amount of time. But if the roles were reversed, he'd want the same exact thing. Dude, he's got over 10 million followers on TikTok. Appropriately crediting the person he's remaking content of could do so much for them. I'm sure he's got tons of sponsors watching his TikTok videos. You have no idea what kind of change that could have made for my channel. We have no idea what kind of opportunities I may have missed out on for his lack of integrity. Again, he's got over 10 million followers. That's over 10 million people who could have been exposed to my content if he would have simply credited me. I mean, come on, he could fart into an Easter basket and upload it to his TikTok and he gets 5 million views overnight, easily. Now, I'm not trying to judge Jake Paul. I don't know him, I don't know his brother, I don't watch their videos in any capacity. I only know of the bad shit that they do that ends up trending on social media, which social media can be an absolute plague when it comes to cancel culture, trying to hate on someone. So I don't judge someone based off of a tweet or the headline of an article. And before I continue, yes, I did make a parody of Logan Paul's suicide forest video because it was one of those bad things that ended up trending on social media. But even still, I credited the dude, even though everyone knows where that video came from. Anyways, I'm not saying that Jake Paul is a bad dude. I'm strictly addressing this situation which does affect me. And even still, I'm not saying that he's a bad dude. I'm not saying he's a good dude either because I don't know. But again, he doesn't have to credit me. But if he has any ethics as a creator, he should. Obviously, his channels are much larger than mine. So when he recreates a video and doesn't appropriately credit the person, it kind of seems like he's trying to establish that he is the person that created the idea, which in this case is obviously false. Now, I know there's an issue with correctly crediting people on TikTok, like the girl who made the Renegade dance. From what I understand, she created the dance, a bigger creator saw it, they made a video of it, and then it spread like wildfire. And everyone just kind of assumed that it was the big creator who invented that dance. And because it spread like wildfire and everyone started doing it, it became harder and harder for people to track down who was the person that created that dance, until she spoke up about it. So with all that said, let's just say that Jake Paul wanted to credit me correctly, but he couldn't find the original video. I find that hard to believe, and this applies to the first guy who uploaded my video on TikTok, because all you have to do is type in the world's fastest drive-thru on anything, Google, Bing, AOL, Ask Jeeves, or whatever it is, and it's the first video that comes up. I promise you, go ahead and try it, you'll see. It's not that difficult. Now with me making this video, am I trying to take advantage of the situation? Of course I am. Am I trying to use Jake Paul's name to bring some attention to my channel? Of course I am. I'm using his name just like he used my content, my idea. Am I certain this video will bring attention to my channel? Nope. Do I think Jake Paul will see it? Probably not. But everything I said in this video is still true. He should still be doing the right thing by correctly crediting the person who put in the original time to create that content. That's all I got to say. Oh wait, also I got to tell you that there will be a full video of the children's book, Jake Paul Stole Our Content, coming very soon. So I hope you guys stick around and watch for that. All right, that's it. Thank you guys for listening. Thank you guys for watching. Most importantly, stay safe, stay healthy, and stand up for yourselves. All right, guys, I'll catch you later.
Bye-bye.
This is boring. Is it over yet? This is stupid. I don't get it.
Was that supposed to be funny? I feel like someone's done this before.
I just done it before.